Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 37 of our Going Deeper session. My name is Purnima Kirby, and I'm a fellow meditator. Really happy to be here with you. Just a reminder, it's not too late to get your foot soak ready for our first meditation today. If you've never done this before, you'll just need a little dishpan, some salt to put in the water, and something to rinse your feet with and dry your feet with afterwards. If you're new, completely new today, welcome. Thank you for jumping in with us. You can always catch up on some of the previous sessions, which are recorded. And if you're returning, of course, welcome back. If you do want to sign up for a mentor, you can do that in a link that's going to appear in the chat in just a moment. And so last program, we looked at the connection between Sahaja Yoga and health, meditation and health. And today we're going to be looking at the connection between Sahaja Yoga and creativity. So today's session is called Transforming the Creative Process Within. I should also just mention that if you are new here, Sahaja Yoga is always free. We've received all of this knowledge freely from Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, the founder and creator of this technique. And so we also share it freely, as she has done with us. At this point, I'd love to invite our presenters onto the screen, my fellow presenter. Hi, Sita.
Hi, Purnima. Greetings to the East Coast.
I know. Afternoon for me already.
Yeah.
Tell a little something about yourself and what you're going to do today.
Well, today we're going to do something which we've done before and we love a lot, but we should do more often, I find, right? We are going to mix the arts in order to create a little journey into ourselves, into our transformative self. So Purnima will contribute the poetry and I shall contribute a variety of music, and we have some imagery on top. Excuse me. So that's what I'm here for.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you a little later.
See you later.
Yeah, so today's session we'll start with our foot soak, then we'll have a short lecture from Shri Mataji, and then, as Sia said, we'll have this sort of experimental, meditative, artistic mixture, which is designed to satisfy your aesthetics and also bring you deeper into meditation through the power of art. So you can let us know how it feels. Without further ado, let's take a nice deep breath. And we can prepare for our foot soak by raising our kundalini and putting ourselves in the bandhan of protection. So the left hand rises, the right hand wraps around it, and we tie a symbolic knot at the crown of the head. The second time, 2 knots. And the third time, 3. and then 7 bandhans over and back. We can take our right hand and make a clockwise circle over the water. This activates the elements to cleanse our subtle system. Then we can put our feet into the water, resting our hands open on our laps. Let's close our eyes and take a few deep breaths and let them out slowly. We can take our right hand and place it on the Swadhisthana chakra, which is just below our belly button. This is the second chakra where our creativity blooms and where we achieve pure knowledge and pure attention. We can ask our Mother Kundalini within, please give me pure creativity. Please connect me with my innate and innocent creativity. Just notice if you're tensing up at all. And if you are, see if you can allow yourself to soften while keeping an upright posture. Remembering that it's our Kundalini that does the work. So we don't have to put extra effort or concentration. Let's raise our hand to the left side of our heart. We can ask within, Mother Kundalini, please give me the creative love, creativity that comes from love. When these two qualities meet, we become able to see our way through a rock and a hard place. When we're stuck with two bad options, creative love shows us a third way through. Now we can bring our hand to our Sahasrara, crown of our head, massaging gently in a clockwise circle. Asking for a deeper connection with the divine, with our Kundalini, with the source of all creativity and of all love. We can raise our hand above our heads, as far up as it can go. Then rest the hand open on the lap. We can let our eyes gently come open. Maintaining that inner silence. Then we can gently brush off any cobwebs into our foot soak. Sometimes I brush off my hands, brush off my knees, then rinse our feet. We can set aside our foot soak buckets to empty later. And quickly settle back into that peacefulness. And we'll listen to a short lecture from Shri Mataji, seeing if her words can take us deeper into our inner silence.
With love, all kinds of creative action takes place. You see how Raulbai has love for me. And in this place, we all also got new ideas of creating a beautiful thing. And as love will increase, your creativity will develop. So the basis of all creativity of Saraswati is love. If there is no love, there is no creativity. It's even in the deeper sense. If you see, people who have created all the scientific things are also out of love for the masses, not for themselves. Nobody has produced anything for themselves. If they make something for themselves, it has to become for universal use, otherwise it has no meaning. Even if you say atom bomb and all these things are created from science, they are also very protective. If they had not created those, people would not have taken out their minds from war. Now nobody can think of having a big war. Of course they are having cold wars, but that also will gradually stop when they will be fed up of it. So all the activity on the right hand side of Saraswati basically has to end up in love, starts with love and ends up in love. Whichever does not end up in love coils up and finishes up. It just disappears. So you can see that even matter which is not used for love just finishes up. The basis has to be love. Otherwise all such matter that we create, which has angularity, which is not fitting into the mass media, which is not appealing to the masses. Of course, it takes time. We have seen that it takes time. But it has that tendency always to disappear in the thin air as soon as you find it does not appeal to the masses. Now this love that we talk of, this great love of God we talk of, we know that it for definite through vibrations. People do not have vibrations, but still they can feel the vibrations in a very unconscious way. All the great paintings of the world have vibrations. All the great creative works of the world have vibrations. Only those who have vibrations have been sustained by time. Otherwise all other things are destroyed. There must have been monuments and horrible statues and horrible things that have been created long time back, but were all destroyed by nature and they could not stand the impact of the Kala, that is the destructive power of time. So all that is sustaining, all that is nurturing, all that is ennobling comes from this sense of love which is within us, very much developed, but within others also who are not yet realized. Ultimately, the whole world has to realize that one has to go to that ultimate love of God. Otherwise, it has no meaning. Light doesn't mean what you see with your gross eyes. Light means from within, the light of love. That one should understand. Light of love. And it's so soothing, it's so sweet, it's so beautiful, it's so enamoring, it's so abounding that unless and until you can feel that light within you, that light which is of pure love, of purity, pure relationships, pure understanding, if you can develop that kind of a light within yourself, then whole thing will be cleansed. Wash me and I shall be whiter than snow. This is what happens to you when you are completely cleansed. The purest form of nature is within us. The purest form of nature is within us. Our chakras are made out of that purest form of nature. One day, I had written in childhood a poem, I remember. A very interesting poem it was. I don't know where it's lost, but we said that I want to be like a dust particle, which moves with the wind. It goes everywhere, can go sit on the head of a king, or can go and fall at the feet of someone. It can go and sit on a little flower, and it can go and sit everywhere. But I want to be a particle of dust that is fragrant, that is nourishing, that is enlightening. Like that, I had written a very beautiful poem where I must have been about 7 years of age, I remember, to be a dust particle. I remember that very clearly, long time back, that I should be a dust particle so that I'll permeate into people, which is a very big thing to become a dust particle of that kind. To that whatever you touch, you see, that becomes enlivened. Whatever you just feel, that has fragrance. It's such a great thing to be like that. And that was my desire, and it has been achieved.
Let us just keep our attention for a minute on top of our head in absolute silence. So with our hands open on our lap, join us on this journey of poetry and music, but with a very open mind, no thoughts. Just see the art as a medium to bring us into meditation and see what happens. Maybe you may feel a cool breeze on your hands.
Okay? You open your whole self, the sky, the earth, the sun, the moon, to one whole voice that is you. And know there is more that you can't see, can't hear, can't know except in moments steadily growing, and in languages that aren't always sound, but other circles of motion. Like eagle that Sunday morning over Salt River, circled in blue sky, in wind, swept our hearts clean with sacred wings. We see you, see ourselves, and know that we must take the utmost care and kindness in all things. Breathe in, knowing we are made of all this, and breathe knowing we are truly blessed because we are born, and die soon within a true circle of motion. Like eagle, rounding out the morning inside us. We pray that it will be done in beauty, in beauty. To petal spring, to robin song, to trill of brook within its lily banks, to rain renewing lawn and little spills of violets down the gentle garden steps, to new beginnings under crossing clouds, to meadow walks in still uncertain weather, to what's been lost and what's been newly found, like silky lightness of a blue jay feather. Each day that comes to wake the woods with light, each change of year, each turn of patterned days, re-grants our little blessings to our sight, refills the thirst of our horizon gaze. I wish you lightness, freshness, ease fulfilled. I wish you birds upon your windowsill. The tree of life is a fig tree, wise ones say. Her seeds start in the canopy, then rain down roots, majestically destroy decay, and pillar all the woods where she will reign. Beloved by Theophrastus and Ashoka, and in the woven pattern of whose shade the Buddha was to endless light awoken. By her are castles empired and unmade. When we have done with war's entanglements, and with the fearful stings that fill our brains, like children, we will climb the mighty filaments to laddered heaven, sweetness sent. Our pains shall plunge and tumble to the forest floor, and we'll find innocence and kill no more.
I am peace. I am peaceful and peace inside ourselves, and no more war. I am peace, I am peaceful inside. The world shall feel it too. I am peace, so peaceful inside. The world shall feel it too. When nobody is getting angry, when no one is fighting the other anymore, there will be peace inside ourselves, and no more war. Peace, peace, peace.
Imagination, who can sing thy force? Or who describe the swiftness of thy course? Soaring through air to find the bright abode, the imperial palace of the thundering God, we on thy pinions can surpass the wind and leave the rolling universe behind. From star to star, the mental optics rove, measure the skies and range the realms above. There, in one view, we grasp the mighty whole, or with new worlds amaze the unbounded soul.
Jago Kundalini Ma Karo Sape Kripa.
Let's stay in silence. We can bring our right hand to our forehead and say within, I forgive everyone. I am peace. Then bring our hand to our Sahasrara. See if we feel the cool breeze flowing. We can rest the right hand and feel with the left. And rest that hand. Let's put both hands to our hearts and express our gratitude to our inner mother, the Kundalini, for the silence, the peace. We can complete our meditation by once again raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves in Bandhan. Thank you, everyone, for sharing in this very deep silence. In a moment, we're going to move into our forum. So if you are joining us on YouTube today, go ahead and hop over to Zoom so that we can be with you. Just a reminder that next Sunday, we'll be exploring the topic of the Sahasrara, the 1,000-petaled lotus, which is the culmination of our subtle system. You can see the full schedule here for these Going Deeper sessions, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you've missed them, you can always watch the recordings. And we'll go ahead and open up the forum. So I'll invite Sia to return onto the screen, and also our dear Wendy, who will be guiding the forum today.
So everyone, you can go into gallery mode under your view